Have you ever thought about what it takes to start a business? I mean, really thought about it? What if we looked at it not as a checklist, but as an epic adventure, a quest? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're mapping out that entire journey, uncovering the secrets of the entrepreneurial path.
You know, every quest needs a hero, and in our story, that hero is the entrepreneur. This quote really gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? It's all about having the guts to take on the risks because you've got your eye on the rewards. It's about seeing something that's missing and deciding, you know what, I'm going to build that.
So, what kicks off this whole journey? Let's dive into that initial spark. Because before any quest can even begin, our hero has to have the right tools and, more importantly, the right mindset. We're going to start with the absolute essential qualities of every great entrepreneur.
I want you to think of these qualities like the entrepreneur's inventory. You know, the essential gear for the adventure ahead. It's this mix of passion that fuels you through those long nights, the creativity to see solutions nobody else does, the communication skills to get a team excited, and of course, that willingness to take a calculated leap of faith. Honestly, success really depends on having all of these in your backpack.
And this slide right here brilliantly illustrates a key part of that mindset. See, routine thinking just follows the well-worn path. It does what's always been done. But the entrepreneur? Oh no, they live and breathe creative thinking. They use these non-routine methods to handle all the unexpected twists and turns of their quest. It's exactly this ability to innovate that lets them find treasure where everyone else just saw dirt.
All right, so every great quest involves creating something legendary, right? For the entrepreneur, this is the stage where that little spark of an idea gets forged into a real, tangible product or service. This is literally the blueprint for success.
Bringing an idea into the real world is a step-by-step process. It all starts with deep analysis. You got to make sure the idea can actually work. Then you give it a shape with detailed designs and drawings. And quality control. This is so important. It's not something you tack on at the end. It's a core part of the process from the get-go. And finally, packaging. It's so much more than just a box. It's the very first handshake between your creation and your customer.
Okay, so once you've crafted your amazing creation, you absolutely have to protect it. Think of these next few things as, magical shields for your work. First up is copyright. This is what protects your intellectual property. So the unique expression of your ideas, like a book, a song, or a piece of software, from being ripped off.
Our second shield is the patent. Now, if your creation is a totally unique invention, like a new machine or a new process, a patent gives you the exclusive rights to it for 20 years. That means nobody else can make, use, or sell your invention without your permission. It is a super powerful defense for an innovator. And the third shield in the armory is the trademark. This is basically your business's coat of arms, a unique symbol, a name, a logo that tells the entire world, hey, this is mine. It protects your brand's identity and makes sure your customers can spot you in a super crowded marketplace.
So, with your creation forged and fully protected, it's time to take it to the world. Now our quest moves into the marketplace, where our hero has to figure out how to navigate this really complex world of customers and competitors.
Navigating the market really requires a map, and these pricing techniques are exactly that. For instance, you could use skimming pricing, starting high for those early adopters who just have to have it first. Or you could try bait pricing to lure customers in with a super low-cost item. Each one of these strategies is a different path on the mat, and the right one for you, well, it all depends on your product, your market, and your goals.
Okay, but how do you actually talk to potential customers? The classic AIDA model is your guide here. And the very first step in a world that is just screaming with noise is to cut through all of it and grab their attention. You have to make them stop scrolling and look. But once you have their attention for that split second, you've got to hold on to it. This is where you build interest. You show them something relevant, something that speaks directly to a problem they have and makes them think, okay, tell me more. Next, you've got to transform that casual interest into real desire. This is the emotional jump. You're not just listing features anymore, you're painting a picture of how your creation will make their life better. You're connecting it directly to what they want and dream about.
And finally, action. This is the moment of truth. You've grabbed their attention, you've sparked their interest, you've created desire. Now you have to give them a super clear and easy way to take that next step, to buy, to sign up, whatever it is. This is the call to action that seals the deal. Look, no quest is ever a walk in the park. The business arena is full of challenges, dragons if you will, that every single entrepreneur has to face. And understanding what they are is the first step to actually beating them.
One of the biggest dragons out there comes from the outside world, inflation. It's this huge external force that makes everything, from your raw materials to shipping, more expensive. And at the same time, it shrinks how much your customers can actually afford to spend. A smart entrepreneur always has a plan for this.
But hey, challenges can also come from inside your own castle walls. A go slow is when employees intentionally slow down their work pace. It's really subtle but incredibly powerful form of protest where your whole operation can just grind to a halt.
Now, on the flip side of that coin, you have the lockout. This is a tool that management can use during a labor dispute where they literally bar the doors and prevent employees from coming to work. It's a pretty aggressive tactic, and it's designed to pressure workers into accepting the employer's terms.
You see, the ultimate goal of this whole quest isn't just to survive the battles, but to build something that actually endures. This final stage is all about forging a legacy, creating a business that's going to stand the test of time.
The secret to that lasting legacy? It often comes down to a philosophy called Total Quality Management, or TQM. And this isn't some quick fix. It's a deep, company-wide commitment to always getting better, where every single person in the business is obsessed with delivering the absolute best quality and making the customer happy.
Quality can also be made official. Getting certifications from groups like the South African Bureau of Standards or the international one, ISO 9001, sends a really powerful message. These logos act like a seal of approval. They tell the world that your business meets tough standards for quality and reliability. It's a huge way to build trust, both at home and around the globe.
So, there you have it. We've walked the entire path of the entrepreneur, from that first little spark all the way to building a lasting legacy. We've seen the tools they need, the battles they have to fight, and the principles they live by. The journey is, without a doubt, challenging, but the potential rewards are just immense. Which really leaves just one question. You have the map and you have the tools. What will your quest be?